Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Snatch Chat, where I'm here to help you lose fat, but not your mind. I'm Tiffany, certified personal trainer, nutrition specialist, and your body snatcher. So today I am doing something a little different and a little fun. So I have this book called Eat This, Not That. Okay, and I've actually had this book for quite a while. They do have a good new version out, but I'm going to be using this to make some points about specific things you can be subbing for your food. And this book particularly pays attention to eating out, but I'm going to just give you some insights in general. I'll talk a little bit more about the book in a second, but before I do, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, and most importantly, make sure you get your Snatch starter kit. So there are some workouts, some insights on nutrition, and most importantly, mindset and habit change, because that is the thing that I really focus on and try to hone in on with my coaching. Okay, so definitely get it. It's a completely free resource, no strings attached, all that good stuff. So definitely check that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this book. So Eat This, Not That. Okay, so it says the no diet weight loss solution. Okay, thousands of simple food swaps that can save you 10, 20, 30 pounds or more. Okay, so basically, this book really focuses a lot on fast food and just restaurants in general. A lot of chain restaurants are in this. So what I've decided to do is I picked one random page before I recorded this. I did decide I wanted to, do a little segment, and I think I might do more of these actually. So I picked a page in advance, okay? And I was like, can I make some points about this? And I said, yes, well, I surely can. And ironically, it landed on Red Lobster, okay? So, Beyonce came to mind because, when he be good, I take his ass to Red Lobster, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, we'll do Red Lobster, right? So it's really hard to show you, but I will just kind of zoom and then zoom, okay? And I will give you the information that it says and go over some insights, okay? So their Eat This and Not That is, and I will link this book, okay, the new version, in the actual description as well if you want to get a copy of it. I do have this in my Amazon shop because I think it's a really great resource and a great way to learn about food. So you can also look at it there, but I will put a link, okay? So anyway, so the Eat This and Not That. So for Eat This, they have live Maine lobster, okay, with cocktail sauce and seasonal broccoli, okay? So that's the Eat This, the good alternative, instead of the North Pacific King crab legs. And I know I'm about to lose somebody right now because y'all are like, nope, ain't losing the crab legs. But wait, there's a caveat to this, okay? Instead of the crab legs with the melted butter and wild rice pilaf, okay? So the difference in calories they have put is 288 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 29 grams of carbs for the lobster versus 883 calories, 35 grams of fat, and 36 grams of carbs for the crab leg meal. And this is what they put in the subtext, which is very important because it's not the actual lobster and the crab that is the problem. It's the dressings and what you're deciding to eat with them, okay? That is the problem, okay? So they make a note here that crab is naturally low in fat and calories, but introduce a coat of butter, okay, to each bite, and this otherwise healthy meal takes a turn for the worse, okay? And then for lobster, they have lobsters are a good source of phosphorus, which helps the body to turn carbs and fat into energy and use protein to repair cells and tissues. That is a true fact, but the truth of the matter is a lot of things do that, okay? Let's just keep it real, but it does sound good on paper, okay? So I wouldn't get too caught up on that, but they are making real points. So the crab is actually really great. The lobster is great. And I even said it in my last video, actually, that seafood is one of the best things you can do for yourself, okay? seafood in general is very high protein and low carb, and that's what we're really looking for a lot of times when we're on fitness journeys, because protein in general restores our muscles and helps with our lean mass, which helps us burn calories. But a lot of high protein foods are high in calories. So I mentioned seafood last time and it just happened to come up this time, so I can throw that in again. But what they're really saying here is it's the butter, okay, that is really killing it. And I say this often. Most of us get in trouble with our sauces. Okay, so sauces are a huge issue when it comes to fat loss, because most people don't think of it as counting towards their calories, when in actuality they count a lot towards calories. So you start looking at a little tub of butter for the actual crab legs, and that's where we're getting completely off target, right? And then, of course, this meal in particular is focusing on, broccoli instead of having a rice, which I personally would have both. I would have the rice as well as the broccoli. I'm sure that's an option, but I would just have a decent portion and more, and actually more vegetables than this. And, the rice portion looks okay to me. Okay, so that's one point that they made. Okay, then another thing that they did mention are some other picks, okay, for Red Lobster. So I'll just go over those as well. So they said, eat this garlic grilled jumbo shrimp with lemon juice and baked potato with pico de gallo instead of snow crab legs with melted butter and a cheddar bay biscuit. Okay, I'm gonna lose somebody again, because somebody's like, look, those cheddar bay biscuits, that's the whole reason to go. That is the whole point of Red Lobster. I know, I get it. Okay, I understand. I'm just saying what they're saying. Okay, and then you can have broiled flounder, okay, with lemon juice and garden salad with red wine vinaigrette instead of the crab Alfredo. Okay, and then for calories, they have the jumbo shrimp is 329 calories versus the snow crab legs with the cheddar bay biscuit, which is 611 calories. And then the broiled flounders, 344 calories versus 1170 calories. So 1170 calories for the crab Alfredo. And I will say that this crab Alfredo is actually just going back to the point I was talking to before, because you're really getting in trouble with the sauce. Okay, with Alfredos, a lot of times it's because they're cream based and they just contain a lot of fat and a lot of calories. Okay, so those are the main things that they put. They did say a little, I'll end with their little trick for baked potatoes. They said, request your baked potato with a scoop of pico de gallo instead of butter and sour cream. Besides saving you a few hundred calories, the tomato salsa also provides a dose of powerful antioxidants. So that is what they are saying about that. Okay, so that is it. Oh, no. One more time. One more thing. Okay. So it has this one last little fact over here with a 199. It says 199. The number of minutes you'd have to spend raking the lawn to burn 1,060 calories in an Admiral's feast of fried shrimp, scallops, clam strips, and flounder. So they're basically saying if you had the Admiral's feast, which I don't really eat at Red Lobster like that. I have before a long time ago, but I haven't in a really long time. I don't know what that is. But if it's like any seafood restaurant, there's always that one fried platter, okay, that has everything, right? The jumbo shrimp, the scallops, it has everything fried, and it's usually like the fisherman's platter or something, right? So we all know, even if you don't eat at Red Lobster, you know what they're talking about, okay? They're saying that it would take 199 minutes, okay, that you would have to spend raking the lawn, okay, which is quite a lot of minutes if you think about it, because there's 60 minutes, okay? So they're basically saying 3+ hours raking the lawn to burn the calories in that feast meal, okay? So you always can look at what you're eating in terms of like how much it would take you to burn it off. I personally don't really like that kind of thinking. I think you should, in general, think about the whole picture. So how many calories are you burning for the whole week, the whole day, versus how much you're eating for the whole day and week. So not looking at it as like task to task, but more so the overall picture. Okay, so that is it. That is one little subsection for the day. I think I am going to actually do these because I think that is very, very helpful. I am going off the top of my head, but I do think that it makes really good points that I can kind of point out every day, like eating, meals, all that good stuff. So I'm definitely going to, well, I don't know about definitely. When I say definitely, it usually means usually. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you found this interesting to know, like, what is, a good alternative for something else. They have all kinds of stuff in here. They got burgers. They have, Chinese steakhouses. They got all kinds of stuff in here, ice cream and stuff. So I think it's a good resource to use. So just let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Other than that, I'm done for this little session. So go get your workouts, get the starter kit. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. And until next time, eat well, drink well, all that good stuff. And I will see you soon.